moving away from the casket now. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will console them, exchange pleasantries with them before he departs the VIP lounge. We're going to be attempting to get close and have an interaction with some of the people who are gathered here. This is extremely hard on many of the people who are here, family especially, the footballing world, and generally all the individuals who have been following events since the announcement of the devastating earthquake all the way in Turkey and Syria. We will be getting some words from some of the family members who are gathered here. We will also be hearing from well-wishers and football people. We're going to be trying to speak to a few people. The family has indicated that they will be communicating the arrangements and the plans for the final funeral rites. Once that particular confirmation is done, of course, we will bring that to our viewers and our listeners, viewers on TV3, listeners on 3FM 92.7. So it's officially over. The handover of the body, all the remains of Christian Atsu has been done, received by a heavy government delegation, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the rest of the officials of government, and the family of Christian Atsu, some of whom are still really overtaken by grief. I'm going to be showing you some of the, just how much this means, how much of a loss this is to the family. The sister, twin sister of Christian Atsu, Atsupui, who is being ushered out of the VIP lounge. You can see her, she's totally broken. And this, for many, is such a tough time for the family. Let's see if we can speak to some of the people. We'll see if we can get a word from some of the families. You can see them, these are totally broken and devastated family representatives here. The military hearse is going to be taking the body away from here. Dr. Lawrence Tete, one of the clergymen who was here. Let's see if we can get a word or two from Dr. Lawrence Tete. He has some fond memories to share.
And most people didn't realize that beyond the field of play, and people I know personally that Atsu has helped. And I pray that his soul rests in peace. But please, let us not forget that Atsu comes from a family, and this is a very difficult time, not just for the nation, but personally for the many people whose life depended on Atsu, and we need to respect that. I pray in the name of Jesus, we will, when God calls us, we'll be called in a time. The death that Atsu had died has been a very tragic one, and for the nation to grieve for the past 2 weeks, it has not been an easy feat.
Reverend, thank you so much.
So you heard
Reverend Lawrence Tete is one of the clergymen who has been here to ensure the receipt of the remains. We will be trying to get some more football administrators, football people, enthusiasts who are here, just to understand. We'll be trying to hear from the sports minister, deputy sports minister Opoku Bobie, and we'll also be hearing from the secretary of the Ghana Football Association. These are really tough times for football and Ghana as a whole. We'll be speaking to the secretary of the Ghana Football Association. Let's get a word from General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association.
So, Kumla, thank you so much, and we're almost getting to a close. And then, yes, here with me, yes, he heavily represented the Football Association's General Secretary, as well as member Mr. Linford Asamoah, as well as Mr. Alex Asante. Mr. Linford, very sad moment for us here, but how has the whole Executive Council taken this, and what are the steps forward to helping our brother have a befitting rest?
We are extremely sorry for this calamity. I think the whole FA is shocked, because for the past few days we are wondering, where is our brother, where is our star? But at the end of the day, it only came yesterday that the body has been found and it will be coming to Ghana. So today all of us have welcomed it, and we believe that, like General Secretary said, the GFA, together with the family and the state, will do well to ensure that Christian Atsu will get a befitted burial for his burial service.
Thank you so much. So that is from the Football Association. Prosper Harrison Ado, he's spoken already. He's in a very difficult time. But Honorable Minister for Information, Kojo Ponkroma, so just a quick one in here. It's been a very difficult time, but what are the plans that are being put to ensure that Atsu has a very befitting burial?
The government and the family were together right at the site, even for days before the body was found. You saw the ambassador and the team and the family come back here. The state and the family are working together at the state. As the Vice President mentioned, once the family makes a decision on when they would want his mortal remains buried, the state will be available to assist the family accordingly. So at this stage, it's early days. Yet I think we have to support the family as much as we can through this very difficult period. And when that decision is made, the state will also have clarity on what it can do to be part of this.
Thank you so much. So that is Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, that is Minister for Information. So just as you can see, we are almost wrapping it all up here. And then Prosper Harrison Ado, General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, is also here.
So far, this is a big blow to the association. But to honest, for you, how do you describe it?
It's a solemn moment for the football family, and indeed those who are very close to him, the players, and indeed all who have worked with him. We know him, and we know how humane he was, and then his humanity. I know a lot of us know him for the joy he brought us on the field of play. But this is someone who you would always want to talk to, because he's a very jovial person, always smiling, somebody who doesn't take offense, and then somebody who is always willing to help when people need help. And I'm sure that you've heard some of their stories. That's not all. A lot of people will come out to say the good things he did for them. And so if we are saddened by his demise, we have reason to. We have reason to, because somebody of this caliber who always bring people together and always is willing to share. It's not everybody who gets resources and wants to share and help people. Once he gets the call that somebody needs help, he provides willingly and with good act. And so it's very rare to get such people. And so we take the opportunity once again to send our condolences to the wife and the children and then the family. We know it's a big loss to them. And so we have to continue. I must thank Ghanaians for the prayers. And like His Excellency said, we prayed and prayed. But I think we have to continue to pray for the family. And then together, we have to join hands with the family and then with government and ensure that we send our brother home befittingly.
So that was the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Prosper Harrison Ado there, and this is how we sum up our coverage here from the VIP session of the Tarmac at the Kotoka International Airport. Myself, Komla Adom, bringing you the coverage of the arrival of the mortal remains of Christian Atsu, the late who suffered his death in an unfortunate earthquake in Turkey. In our subsequent bulletins and our report, we are going to feed you a lot more on 3 News, TV3, and 3 Sports across all social media handles as well. Good night.